Use puff paint. It's not a brand name, it's what it says it is. Puff paints are literally paints that puff up in three-dimensional designs, too. It's like having your designs come to life, and yes, just like in the movies. Puff paints are fun to use on items of clothing like t-shirts, jeans, aprons, socks, hats, and whatever else you own in your closet that needs jazzing up. If you haven't tried using puff paints, well, now's your chance. Here's how to use puff paint and show your friends the budding designer in you. Go to an arts and crafts store to buy your choice of colors. Puff paints are craft paints, so an arts and crafts store will have these in stock. Sure, you can order these online, but since you're just a beginner, you might want to get a demonstration at the store on application, embellishment, and color matching. Look for the Jones Tones brand of puff paints. You must know that puff paints cannot be used in combination, as in you can't mix them together like watercolor, ergo. You must each color that you want, because this is one project that will not involve mixing colors together. Create your own design. You can trace your own design straight on the fabric itself or on a stencil paper that you can iron on the fabric later on. Of course, the first suggestion is the fastest way to do this, but if you are rather conservative in your approach, stencil away. This step is your own call. Begin application of the puff paints. You can use a soft paint brush or the applicator tip that comes with the puff paints. If you are dealing with a pattern or design that is quite intricate, perhaps the best approach would be to use the paint brush. Apply the puff paints very thickly. You need to heap on the colors and lay it on thickly for it to achieve the maximum puffiness and three-dimensional effects that you wish to create. Remember that this is not the time to think about going all stingy on the paint. It's now or never. Turn your blow dryer on. The way to achieve maximum puffiness and three-dimensional effects is to encourage the process by heating the paint up until it rises like dough. When you are finished executing the designs and laying on the puff paints on your creation, the next thing you need to do is ask permission from your mom to borrow her blow dryer. Then plug the thing, turn it on, and direct the heat on the paint. Stop when you see that the puff paints have hardened and puffed up to perfection. Clean up your act. Immediately wash the brush or the applicator tip on top of the puff paints, otherwise, the paint will harden on them, making it very difficult for you to apply the puff paints on your next design project. Wash the fabric as usual without worrying if the puff paints stay on. it will, and you can enjoy wearing your creations until you tire of them. Get more creative next time and you just might find yourself designing for the kids in your class. Hooray for puff paints!